Hello there. Somebody said that they liked my face cam, so here's my face on this cam. Is this close enough? Do you like it? Ah! So, after playing Iron Lung and basically failing to find a single thing on the terminal and the sub, I thought it'd be really cool to make a video exploring what you can search up. Now, there are YouTubers who have covered this content in a bit more deep dive analysis of the lore and even timelines, so I would suggest checking out some of their content, such as these creators. This. So please watch them if you like, but I will simply be reacting to them as a noob that I am. So in total, there are 15
queries
to check out, so just bear with me. I'll try to make it fun, but I can't promise anything. Entry: Moon AT5. Body redacted. This entry has been redacted. See Blood Oceans for more information. So at least we know what this moon is called, 85. However, it's quite clear that they are not telling us something about this moon that they do know of, so that's a little bit suspicious. I'm gonna save us the time. It's redacted too. They clearly know something and they're not telling us about it. And this will come up if you type things like creature or fish, monster, or even alive. So they're not telling us. Entry: SM13. Body: one of 4 in-service underwater crafts fashioned by the COI for use in conviction realization in the Blood Oceans. It is designed for deep liquid photography and analysis. Redacted. All rumors of the SM13 and similar crafts being used for so-called mob justice by way of forced suffocation or otherwise have been proven false. Okay, this is something that we knew as well. However, when you think about it, because of the Quiet Rapture and the limited resources, they probably want to keep the subs that they have left now. And due to the clear risk of the Blood Ocean, they only want to send convicts down. And for some reason, this is giving me like D-class personnel vibes from like SCP. Is it just me, or does everyone else feel that? Entry: Conviction realization. Body: a humane form of criminal justice used by the COI, where crimes are repaid by rendering service to the general collective. Often, this is by performing surveys, maintenance, or other similarly beneficial tasks. Redacted. Yeah, so basically D-class. Entry: The Quiet Rapture. Body: in 357 EIC, without any prior warning. Wait, did you really think that I was gonna read all of that? No way. Speed read! In 357 EIC, without any prior warning, radio contact with our respected planets was suddenly cut. Nobody can recall having visual contact with any planets when the incident occurred or experiencing any other unusual phenomena. So it's uncertain what exactly might have happened upon investigation. It was observed independently by several stations that where there had previously been planets, nothing remained. Further investigations over the following months revealed that all known planets that had sentient life, flora and fauna, a habitable atmosphere, or any form of natural resource were likewise gone, along with all known stars. The only celestial bodies that have been found since are either uninhabitable moons or asteroids. Many theories have been proposed for this disaster, including religious interpretations of it as a literal rapture, some unknown quantum anomaly, or something more cosmic and sinister. There are no concrete answers yet. You're welcome. Yeah, look, I don't need to react to this one too much. We already know it. Basically, every inhabitable life form and planet kind of just went. Entry: Blood oceans. Body: an unexplained phenomena that has been identified on 4 separate moons since the Quiet Rapture. Moon AT5 and Moon Z8 are the most notable locations, as they are under the control of the COI. Enough research has been conducted on the blood itself to determine that it is indeed human blood, but we have not discovered where it comes from or how it keeps its liquid form. The ocean on AT5 is of particular interest because redacted. We bloody knew it! Entry: Behavior warning. The COI expects everyone in the collective to maintain a standard of polite and acceptable behavior. Please consider your language and attitude before interacting. Thank you. So, for real, the word poop is considered a swear word, according to the COI. I'm really glad that they're not in charge of YouTube. But on second thought, like, these people might die. Let them swear. Entry: Moon Z8. Body: the site of one of 4 known blood oceans, and one of 2 such moons under the control of the COI. Redacted. Moon Z8 has historically been used for the realization of COI convictions until the discovery of Moon AT5. So basically they started using the D-class personnel on the new moon instead of the current moon, which kind of tells me that they know enough about this moon, and that redacted information kind of tells me that too, you know? Entry: the SM8. Body: speed read. Hopefully they don't redact this before updating the database. What most people don't understand is that not all subs are built equal. The SM8 isn't a burner sub. It really is for exploring and surveying blood oceans. If they send you down in the iron lung, they don't give an F if you come back or if the sub comes back, because it's a pile of garbage and you're a piece of shit. You come back with photos, great. You sit down there and suffocate quietly, even better. But if they send the SM8 down, one of the scientists is piloting and they all expect them to return. And now the SM8 is in the blood ocean pieces. No, not hit a rock pieces or sprung elite pieces. It looks like something tore it up. And the weirdest thing is that nobody else seems surprised. We might have found the first planetary life since the Rapture, and they're acting like it's no big deal. I know you're next in line for realization in the iron lung, and usually that means you won't be seeing the stars again, but they don't have an SM8 anymore. They have 3 burner subs and a lot of curiosity about AT5, and maybe that means you have a chance. So basically I was right about what I was saying earlier. They don't have a lot of resources now, and the sub that they used to explore the oceans correctly is gone, so they really have to rely on D-class personnel. I guess you can say it's not about justice anymore, but it's all for science. Entry: Mars. Body: the 4th planet from the Sun, and the site first off-Earth colony. In 1992 AD, 0 EIC, Mars was most populated planet in the solar system, before the Quiet Rapture, surpassing Earth in 143 EIC. Now all that remains of Mars' former glory is the Eden space station. So basically we started populating Mars around the same time that there still were people on Earth, but eventually Mars surpassed the number of people on Earth. Entry: Epoch of interplanetary colonization. Body: Epoch of interplanetary colonization, or EIC, is an interstellar calendar standardization adopted with the establishment of the first off-Earth colony on Mars in 1992 AD, 8 EIC. It was and is the predominant calendar used throughout the known galaxy, although before the Quiet Rapture, many debated switching over to a more standardized measurement of years. IMC, or Interstellar Martian Calendar, was especially popular owing to a large population residing on Mars. After the Quiet Rapture, all stations and Starship alliances still use EIC, aside from Eden, which uses IMC. I guess so this is the first calendar system that was created after we started colonizing Mars. Let's see what IMC is though. Entry: Interstellar Martian Calendar. Body: known commonly as IMC. The Interstellar Martian Calendar is an alternative to the more widely used EIC. It was poised to be officially adopted by Mars before the Quiet Rapture, whereas EIC is based on the rotation of Earth, IMC is based on the rotation of Mars, meaning that 1 year in IMC is about 1.88 years in IMC. Currently, only Eden, a former Martian space station, uses IMC. Okay, so if I have this correctly, EIC is a calendar that's still based on the rotation around Earth, but because of people living on Mars and having Mars as their primary planet, they decided to create another calendar which more focuses on the rotation of Mars, which is IMC, which makes a lot more sense, to be honest. Entry: the consolidation of iron. Body: the consolidation of iron, or COI, is a brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecrafts, found on the principle of collectivism and ruled by the popular vote of all citizens, numbering 257 at the time of this entry. Its name comes from the iron and steel materials its 2 main stations are constructed from, and the principle of unity and togetherness in the face of menace from other surrounding stations, such as Eden. So I really expected to learn something about the people that we're working for, and they basically told us nothing. Entry: Eden. Body: Space Station Eden is the largest man-made structure that still exists in the wake of the Quiet Rapture. It was formerly the main station for Mars, and the populace still maintain a strong sense of Martian patriotism and independence, making them a constant threat to the sanctity and security of the COI. It has a current population of 468 and has the only known remaining trees in its interior garden. The COI considers Eden a threat to all collective well-being after their attack on Filament Station. I like the fact that they've introduced like another group to us, because I just, assumed it was like one space station. But now it makes me think about whether one is good and one's bad, or, I kind of want to know more. Entry: Filament Station. Body: Filament Station was the 4th and largest space station in the COI until 362 EIC, when tensions between the COI and Eden erupted in a 9-day battle on the station. The conflict battle ended unresolved when Eden troops resorted to sabotaging the station's recator, resulting in a critical breach. Redacted. The breach left Filament Station uninhabitable due to high levels of radiation, and it has sat empty since. Prisoners taken during the conflict have been undergoing conviction realization in the years since, with the final ones expected to repay their debts and integrate into COI society by 381 EIC. Okay, so this one's really important, I think, because it kind of gives us an insight as to who we are. Eden kind of sounds, according to what they say, if it's true, as an evil group because they sabotage a ship, basically. But they also mentioned that they took some prisoners and have used them, I guess, for the realization program, which could very clearly be what my character is. And I like that. I like that it gives a little bit of a hint into that. I guess so we learned quite a little bit from the queries. Did I say that right? I think I did. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye! sabotaging the station's recator? The station's recator. Wait. Hold on a second. Recator isn't even a real word. It's not even a thing. Do they mean reactor?